here on the Keno Morning Show. And these folks in the hallowed halls, it was a commercial work. I want to bend their ear because I mentioned to you, Jason and Francesca, I know a lot of crap. At least a little bit of everything. I like to think that I do, but no idea when it comes to vaping. I know that it's a booming business. I know it's a more safer way to get your nicotine fix, and that is really all I know. I'm not going to lie to you guys, so I'll need some help with some of these questions. You guys with the Vapor Source, started in Pueblo?
Yes,
now,
sir.
New in the Springs, right?
Yeah, we are. We've been in Pueblo since 2011. Our company has been around since 2009.
Really? Now, that had been the ground floor? The very infancy of vape pens and stuff?
Yes, very, 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 what's the word I can use?
The ground floor?
Yes.
Now, and this started, how did the first vape pen come? I kind of remember a couple celebrities using something like that. It was just a way to get around being able to smoke indoors and not having to be restricted and kicked outside in the cold like traditional smokers are, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
There are several celebrities using the electronic cigarettes, I don't know if it's necessarily, I think a lot of people use it to get away from the smoking bans and so on and so forth, but I think as it's gained ground and grew in popularity, people have used it to quit the tobacco, which is a great way, to have your nicotine fix, like you said, and get away from the smelly cigarettes.
Because a lot of the addiction, I'm a former smoker myself, is just the habit of having something in your hands and
absolutely
and the whole motion of it. Not necessarily the nicotine, although that is a part of it, but it is a lot of it just like, I don't know, just it's habit forming.
Yeah, patterns and behaviors. Those things are hard to break, If you have a cup of coffee in the morning, typically smokers will enjoy a cigarette with a cup of coffee. Or the first thing you do when you get out of bed, after a meal, driving, those type of things. So, yeah, the patterns and behaviors are hard to break.
So, can you have vapes with, they call them vape pens? Is that where
I call them electronic cigarettes.
Electronic e-cigarettes,
yeah.
Okay. Can you have some without nicotine then?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes. We have several different milligram levels and strengths to choose from, also including no nicotine.
And that's where they come. I saw on your website some of the flavors and stuff come into play. Is that basically it?
Absolutely. We have.
It's almost like a hookah a little bit, right?
Well, yeah, I think it's
like e-hookah.
Yeah, so I think that e-hookah came up after electronic cigarettes. But anyway, we have over 100 flavors to choose from. We've got several premium lines. We like to fancy ourselves on the Colorado based products, and we. Have some of the best Colorado flavors that are out there on the market today.
And you can find them online, vaporsource.com. Location in Pueblo, been around for a while. Where's the new place in the Springs?
We're on Constitution and Powers in the Safeway Shopping Center.
And another question, Francisca, why are you so quiet? Oh! She looks terrified. She is in the studio, by the way. Say hello.
Hello.
Hi, everyone. How are you tied in with Vapor Source?
I am the operations director for Vapor Source, and I was actually a customer of Jay's before I ever started working there.
Got into it. You kind of saw the potential right away, or what?
Yeah, absolutely. I actually just quit smoking one day, went into Jay's shop, and it was just him behind the counter, and now we have 3 locations, and
nice.
It's crazy.
And then, so you were a former smoker. Did this cure you then, or what?
Did I what?
Did this cure you using e-cigarettes?
I wouldn't say it cures me. I still use I still use 3 milligrams of nicotine.
Okay.
But I was a pack-a-day smoker.
So explain to me again. I'm in the dark. The 3 milligrams of nicotine is how much? Like compared to like a regular cigarette or a pack of cigarettes?
So 3 milligrams is 0.3%, and traditional cigarettes, it kind of just depends. It's anywhere from 7% to like 0.07%. It just depends.
Smoking the Lucky Strikes.
Unfiltered, right?
Yeah, you're the one who rips off the filter.
Yep.
That's you. And so you can fill your e-cigarette up with as much nicotine or as little nicotine as you want?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Some days you need 6 milligrams. Some days you need 0 milligram. Just depends on the stress level.
Oh, yeah, right. Depends on who you have to deal with.
That's right.
How many are you going to need after this interview here?
12.
Come on now. Just fun.
Not that bad.
I just got questions. Jason, Francesca in from the Vapor Source in the Springs and Pueblo. Vaporsource.com for more. Looking at the website. Tell you, it looks a little confusing as far as how do I know what I like. That's I guess where you guys come in.
Absolutely. You know, I think that we fit in a category of we cater to people that have never used an electronic cigarette, all the way up to the enthusiast. You know, we have people that man our website daily. We have a whole internet department, so we are very customer related. When it comes to questions and answers, you know, so we can help guide through. We have chat lines on our website, so if you have questions, jump on the chat line. Somebody will be there to assist you. We also have staff that will man our phones that will answer your questions, if you've got questions about flavors, so on and so forth. So we want to try to give the best guidance and service possible for anybody shopping our site or our stores.
Yeah, really a huge array of options, it looks like, too. It's not just like walk up, there's 3 to choose from. It looks like you can really, from customizing your e-cigarette to all the flavors involved as well, you can really go a long ways, can't you?
Absolutely. You know, we do kind of pride ourselves in having a huge variety of products, using the best manufacturers in the industry. And, you know, like I said, we tailor our business around the diversity of the industry and keep everybody in mind when it comes to that. So.
All right, well, let's flash back to 2009 when you first started. You behind the counter by yourself. How much has the vapor industry boomed since 2009? Do you even know?
Wow.
Like a couple hundred, 1,000 times bigger? It's huge, though.
Yeah, it's amazing. You know, I've always had an idea that the industry would grow. I just didn't know it would go into this direction. And, you know, it was very humble beginnings, you know, especially with the technology that was involved in 2009. We kind of see that same technology in the electronic cigarettes that you can get at your convenience stores, you know, which, you know, I believe have helped a lot of people. But, you know, if those are the type of products that they have out there and people think that's what an electronic cigarette is, I find that they're helpful, but not very helpful, especially for the people that have a major addiction to tobacco and nicotine. There are a lot better products out there to help people and aid them in getting their cravings satisfied, as far as just really even the sensation, you know, because I believe that's a huge part of it as well. You know, if you're accustomed to smoking a pretty strong cigarette, or even a light
like Francesca, she was ripping the butts off, the filters off.
Absolutely, those things. You know, I don't believe those small, you know, outdated type of electronic cigarettes are going to be satisfying for people. You know, and we've got variable voltage units, we've got mod units. You know, we custom tailored. You know,
I akin it to like fast food. It's like you can get a burger anywhere. But you want a real gourmet burger, you want the Vapor Source, right?
Absolutely.
That's it.
That's
cool.
what's up.
Cool. Well, there you go. I think that concludes Vaping 101 here on the Kilo Morning Show. I think most of my questions have been answered. It's pretty cool, though. Congratulations on the foresight.
Hey.
Jumping aboard.
Thank you, Ross.
And Francesca, next time you're going to have to sing.
I will try that.
All right? Work on some kind of song and dance.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
You're still terrified. It wasn't that bad, was it?
No.
It was easy. All right. And locations, throw them out. Francesca, 3 locations. Where you at?
Oh, my gosh. Now I'm on the spot. 618 West 29th Street.
Is that right, Jason?
That is correct.
Okay. Next one.
1214 South Prairie.
Okay.
Pueblo.
2884 North Constitution. North Powers and Constitution.
Awesome. And that's a new store here in the Springs. Online, I'll do that part, all right? Vaporsource.com. Guys, thanks for swinging by.
Ross, thank you so much.
Anytime.